welcome to class today. Justin's going to be doing a story time with us. So let's go ahead and give him our attention.
Hey, hey guys, how's it going? Can you guys hear me okay?
This one's based on an episode, I think.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I'm using my headphones and this is my first time I've ever used my headphones for this. So, okay, perfect. Okay. So, today we are doing story time. In last story time, when I did last story time, it was I came up with my own story, but I mean, I didn't know what to come up with for this one, so I just went ahead and just got a few books so I can read them. Okay. So, who likes SpongeBob?
Love SpongeBob.
Everybody likes SpongeBob? Okay, so this SpongeBob
I
story
think that's
today,
the cartoon other than South Park.
yeah, that's your second favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll get it. Huh? Okay, so we'll get into the story. I'm in my car right now. I'm not home, so I just carried the books with me. Okay, so today we are reading SpongeBob Goes to the Doctor. Has anybody read this book? Anybody know about it? Okay, SpongeBob Goes to the Doctor. Okay, so we'll begin with the first one. First page, excuse me. Okay, SpongeBob woke up one morning feeling terrible. Oh, Gary, I don't feel like myself, said SpongeBob. Ah, shoot! When SpongeBob sneezed, pink bubbles flew out of all his holes. Meow, said Gary. Don't be silly, Gary, said SpongeBob. I don't have a cold. I don't get colds. I get the suds. Oh my gosh. So SpongeBob has the suds. Anybody ever heard of suds before? No? Okay, so
I'm not sitting over there.
meow,
Oh,
Gary replied. No, I can't get the suds, cried SpongeBob. Then I'll have to miss work. And I can't miss a day of work working at Krusty Krab. SpongeBob, what's holding up these crusty patties? Yelled Mr. Krab. Coming right up. Coming right up, sir, said SpongeBob, sniffling.
Hi,
Mr.
Justin.
Krab, hi, Ryan. Mr. Krabs poked his head through the window. What's wrong with you, boy? You're paler than a baby seahorse. Do you have the suds? No, sir, said SpongeBob weakly. I feel great. Huh? Huh? Achoo! So SpongeBob is sneezing them suds all out of his holes. You know SpongeBob is a sponge, so it's easy for him to expel whatever he has in him. So go to the next one. Okay, see the pictures right here. Okay. SpongeBob, you're too sick to work, said Mr. Krabs. Go home and get some rest. No, Mr. Krabs, said SpongeBob, pleading. I'm okay, honest. Nothing personal. Lad, said Mr. Krabs, but I can't have you sneezing all over my food. So SpongeBob is very adamant about working, but looks like if he's sick, he needs to go home, right? Isn't that kind of common of what we see now with what we have
Yeah,
been
Mr.
seeing?
Krabs is actually a good boss in that episode.
Yeah. Oh, this was an episode of the show.
Yeah,
I
I've
figured.
seen the episode.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's kind of like what we deal
I
with
know
now.
how
I mean,
it ends
if we're
too.
sick,
I'm not
if
gonna
we're
blow.
yeah, if we're sick, we don't need to go to work, right? Especially now with the COVID and everything. We kind of want to stay at home and not make everybody else sick. Okay. So, who am I kidding, Gary? I shoot. I've got the suds, said SpongeBob sadly. I better go see the doctors before it gets worse. Oh, let me see. I better go. Yeah, before it gets worse. Sorry. SpongeBob caught up his friend Sandy's cheek. Sandy, I'm sick. Can you take me to the doctors? So SpongeBob's calling up Sandy because he wants Sandy to take him to the doctors. Sure, SpongeBob, said Sandy. I'll be there faster than you can say, Sandy, I'm sick. Can you take me to the doctor? So Miss Sandy just playing around. She's talking about I will be there faster before you can say, Sandy, I'm sick. Well, he's already said he's sick and she still ain't there, huh? Okay, let's see. Hey, SpongeBob, going skiing? Asked Patrick. I'm sick, Patrick, said SpongeBob, sniffling. I'm going to the doctor. No, cried Patrick. You can't go to the doctor. Why not? Asked SpongeBob.
Oh,
Patrick
that
pushed
Patrick, you
Sponge.
idiot. Not the member, of course. I'm talking about the SpongeBob character.
Yeah, I know he is. Patrick
I would
pushed
never call
SpongeBob.
Patrick, the one I know, an idiot. It's the
Yeah.
cartoon that's the idiot,
Oh
not the
no, we
real
know.
Patrick.
Well, of course, yeah. Patrick pushed SpongeBob back into his house. I know a guy who knows a guy who went to the doctor's office once. It's a horrible place. So Patrick's trying to convince SpongeBob not to go to the doctor's because it's a horrible place to him. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so the doctor's office can't be as horrible as the ha 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 shoot said SpongeBob. Yes, it is, said Patrick. First, they make you sit in the waiting room. Okay. Is that the horrible part? Asked nervous SpongeBob. Patrick shook his head. No, it gets worse. They make you read old magazines. Oh no, cried SpongeBob. I'm scared. I don't want to go to the doctor's. So he's scared of old magazines. That's just silly, right? That is too silly. Okay, so you've got to help me get better, Patrick, said SpongeBob. Will you be my doctor? Patrick scratched his head. Well, I don't go to the doctor school and I don't know anything about medicine, but sure, I'll do it. Patrick started putting corks into all of SpongeBob's holes. There, that ought to do the trick, he said, clapping his hands. So he's going to put corks all in SpongeBob. That's funny. Okay, do you feel better now, SpongeBob? Asked Patrick. I, I, Achoo! SpongeBob sneezed, and he blew up like a balloon. No, Bubbles, said SpongeBob excitedly. Dr. Patrick, it looks like your treatment is working. I'll send you my bill in the mail, said Patrick. So Patrick really want to get paid for putting corks in SpongeBob? What kind of mess is that? Anybody can put corks. If he paying, then heck, I'll put some corks in SpongeBob. Okay, so I'll be cured in no time, said SpongeBob. I should call Sandy and will tell her she doesn't need to take me to the doctor. SpongeBob tried to push the button on the phone, but his fingers were too big and puffy. Dr. Patrick, will you call Sandy for me? He asked. Okay, so Patrick's going to call Sandy now. Hello, Sandy. This is Dr. Patrick. I'm calling on behalf of Mr. SpongeBob. Mr. SquarePants. You don't need to take him to the doctor. Okay, so Sandy's like, what the heck? Sandy said, Patrick, you're not a doctor, said Sandy. Tell SpongeBob I'll be there faster than a barefoot jackrabbit in a race. Okay, so she's just gonna be there faster than everything she talking about. So we'll see how fast she really gonna be there. Let's see. All right. I'm sorry for that. Let's see. Okay. So Sandy's coming, and she's. Oh, wait, hold on. My sound. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 I turned on my Bluetooth on my car. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Sandy's coming, and she's bringing a jackrabbit, cried SpongeBob. You got to make me well, or she'll take me to the doctor's, yelled SpongeBob. So he wants Patrick. So he's really adamant about Patrick making him well because he doesn't want to go to the doctor. Okay. I know exactly what to do, said Patrick. He put a giant bandage on SpongeBob's nose, spread jellyfish jelly on his feet, and played a song on the accordion. Do you feel better? He asked. No, said SpongeBob. And Sandy's going to be here any second. Okay. So Sandy pounded on SpongeBob's door. Open up, she yelled. I'm sorry, there's nobody home, called Patrick. Where's SpongeBob? Sandy asked. He's not here at the moment, said Patrick. Please leave your message after the beep. Beep. Oh, he's just acting. He's just acting crazy now. How he's not home.
Yeah.
She's not calling. She's at the door. Like, why are you talking about leave the message after beep? That's crazy. Okay. Sandy karate chopped the door down. Patrick, I am taking SpongeBob to see a real doctor. Oh my God. She pushed SpongeBob out of the door and rode him down the road. He's fine, cried Patrick, running after her. Tell her how fine you are, SpongeBob. I'm achoo, fine, said SpongeBob. You're not fine, SpongeBob. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, what is that? SpongeBob started rolling down the hill towards the Krusty Krabs. SpongeBob, stop, shouted Mr. Krabs. You can't come back to work. You're still sick. Plus, there's no way you'll fit into your uniform now. Oh my gosh. SpongeBob rode up to the front door and sneezed a giant sneeze. Achoo, oh my gosh, he tore up Krusty Krab. In the heck? Okay, so there was no denying it. SpongeBob needed a real doctor. He went to see the best doctor in Bikini Bottom. Well, Mr. SquarePants, you have the sud, said the doctor. You are ready for your treatment. But he doesn't look like a real doctor. He looks like a fish, actually. I'll see a real doctor.
Yeah.
If they want him to be a real doctor, then I guess. Are you going to make me wait in the waiting room and read old magazines? Asked the worried SpongeBob. The doctor laughed. No, silly. I'll give you some medicine and you'll feel all better. So he's going to give him some medicine. He'll feel all better.
Okay, they're reading. Pay attention, Raul.
Patrick and Sandy were waiting for SpongeBob in the waiting room. SpongeBob, you're all better, said Sandy. Aren't you glad you saw the doctor? I am, said SpongeBob. Hey, Patrick, are you enjoying that old magazine you're reading? Patrick screamed, Old magazine?
Hi, Justin.
No! And he ran away as fast as he could. Hi, Ryan, how are you? Okay, so that's the end of that one. So
You know, the
Patrick,
book has a different ending from this episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, Clifford. It didn't end the same.
It didn't?
No,
I think they, huh?
I was gonna say in the show that SpongeBob got the sud treatment or the sponge
Oh,
treatment,
yeah.
and they treated him like a sponge and used him to wash cars and hands and dishes, and
Heck no.
then they did the same thing to Patrick, and he didn't like it.
Yeah. I think they probably do that because they know if people look at the episode, then they wouldn't want the book. Cause they're like, well, I already know the story. But they
Yeah,
have to put a little twist to it, huh?
it may have been inappropriate too. I don't know.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I've heard about SpongeBob.
What's inappropriate about this?
No, this is actually nice. It was a nice ending for this.
Yeah. Okay, so we have another book. Let me see. I'm getting that. Who likes Alvin and the Chipmunks? Can we read this book, you guys? Let me read this one. Okay. Alvin and the Chipmunks. The Squeakles meet the monks. Guess it's Squeakles. Okay, so let me just open it up. Alvin and the Chipmunks. The Squeakle. Okay. You like this one, Frankie?
Yeah.
I figure you kind of like these books, so I wanted to get something I knew you guys would know. So let's see. Squeakle. So the Squeakle is like a sequel, but they call it the Squeakle. I get it now. I was kind of confused. Okay. Okay. So let me hold it up because this book ain't as sturdy as the other one. I want you guys to see all the nice pictures. Okay. So Alvin, Simon, and Theodore were no ordinary chipmunks. They knew how to sing. They knew how to dance. And they knew how to rock and roll. So when their school had a singing contest, Alvin was sure to win. Okay, so you got Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. You see them? Okay. So, and the school contest looks like. I've never read this one, so I'm new to this story.
I've never seen that movie.
No, yeah. Okay, who's going to beat Singing Chipmunks? Said Alvin. Alvin was so sure the Chipmunks would win the contest that he played football with his cool new friends instead of practicing with his brothers. So he's all sure. He's like, well, you know what? Who's gonna beat Chipmunk? We gonna win this, and that's that. So Simon wasn't sure that they'll win. I'm kind of big picture guy, he said. I'm Simon, kind of a big picture guy. And the big picture tells me you can't win if you don't practice, he said, which is very true. Don't you guys agree? If you don't,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, a lot of people get arrogant like that other guy. They think they got it all, but I mean, it's always good to practice, to touch up on your vocals or whatever you're trying to compete with. Okay, so Theodore was sure they would lose the contest. It's one for all and three for one, said Theodore. Without Alvin, we just aren't the Chipmunks. Okay, so look at Mr. Theodore. That's for Theodore. Okay, so Alvin was the leader of the band. He was also the leader of all the trouble they got into. Trouble. Now the Chipmunks were in deep trouble. What they in trouble about? Okay. Dave couldn't help. He was far away in the hospital bed. He couldn't move. What's going on, guys? Dave wondered. He missed the Chipmunks, but they told him they were okay. So you see David? He's in the hospital. I like how they incorporated the live man in the story. Okay, here goes the other guy. Ion, their old manager, had worked with Alvin, Simon, and Theodore when they first started singing, but Ion only cared about money, so the Chipmunks left him. I lost everything, said Ion. I just hope and pray that somewhere out there are other animals who can sing and dance. Well, maybe you need to stop caring about money and care about the channel. You don't have to be worried about nothing, huh? Okay, so one day, three of the Chipmunks' biggest fans came to Los Angeles. We made it, girls, said Brittany. I can't believe we're really here. Brittany, Eleanor, and Jeanette were no ordinary fans. They were singers, they were dancers, they were chipettes. So these are the female chipmunks, chipettes. So he said we're the only chipmunks earlier, but I think he's in for a rude awakening, a shocking awakening. Okay, so Brittany was the group's leader. She led her sisters right to the basement of Jet Records, where Ion now lived. He made the chipmunks famous, she said. He can make us stars too. Okay, so she believes in herself and her talent and her ability. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Jeanette wasn't sure of anything. I'm Jeanette, she said, although I feel more like an Olivia or an Emily. Okay, I didn't get that one, but I guess. Okay, what about her? Eleanor.
Justin, hi.
Hi, Ryan. I'm sorry I'm moving the camera. I'm just trying to focus it. Eleanor wasn't thinking about singing at all. She only wanted to know one thing. When do you think we can meet the Chipmunks? Okay, so she's trying to meet the Chipmunks. She ain't worried about nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't worried about it. Okay, so it was time for the contest. Would Alvin get back from the football game in time to go on stage with the Chipmunks? Or would the Chipettes sing and win it all? So he's trying to do his football game before the contest. That's not smart. You want to be practicing and getting ready for it. That's what normal people do when they have a competition. Okay, so all the fans were gathered at the school. Even Dave made it. It was time to rock and roll. So Dave out the hospital and he done made it home. Okay, very cool, Dave. Okay, the Chipettes began to sing. Then the Chipmunks joined in. And when the two groups performed together, they were unbeatable. Oh my God, that's it. I thought it was more to it. Oh my God. All right, well, that's it. I'll
Hey, Justin.
have a, huh?
I said thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my goodness, you're welcome. Let's see if I can get another thing. I want to read a monkey. I got a monkey stuff. Okay, monkeys.
Oh, wait, what is?
Who likes monkeys?
Not me.
It's okay.
No.
You don't have to like all of them, but he has to do a little bit for everybody. Not just for you.
Monkeys.
I
What
said
do monkeys do?
They're not going to hurt you. It's a book.
So what do monkeys do? Monkeys climb. Okay. Monkeys swing. Look at that one swinging. Okay. Monkeys hang. Yes, you know that. Monkeys jump. I thought this was like a real book. I guess it's a book. Monkeys ride. Monkeys rest. Okay. Monkeys screech. Monkeys stare. Okay. These are all the characteristics of monkeys. Monkeys hang. Hug. I'm sorry. Monkeys hug. Monkeys kiss. Okay, so they show affection and love. Okay, monkey around. Monkeys monkey around. Okay, so here goes the thing about monkeys on a site I read. Monkeys represent two of the groups of mammals that make up the order of primates. One of the things that sets monkeys apart is their amazing ability to live in trees, mostly in the tropical regions around the equator. What helps these creatures stay aloft is the way they climb. They use their hands and feet to grasp the branches. Most other animals climb by digging their claws into the bark of the trees the way a bear would. Monkeys' special grasping ability has made their way of living very successful. Tails are also very important to monkeys. Most monkeys' tails are long and supple and can wrap around branches, holding on as tight another hand as a hand. This helps them balance and swing through the trees with great speed and agility. Their tails are often strong enough to carry their entire weight, allowing their arms to stay free for reaching. Their back legs are very strong too and help them jump further, faster, and higher. Monkeys and their close cousins, the apes, live in a complex social group. Each of the groups has a definite territory where it lives, gathers food, feels most relaxed and secure. One of the ways monkeys define their territory is with sound. Different groups signal their ownership with different sounds, some by screeching, some by howling, and others by whooping. Sound making is also a way of warning other monkeys of nearby predators. Okay, so know a little bit about them. I didn't know monkeys howl. I thought owls howl. Okay, so let's see. Baby monkeys ride on their mother's body. The infant monkeys can and must cling to their mother's front or back so that her arms and legs are free for climbing, foraging, moving through the trees, and even escaping from danger if necessary. All of this holding on strengthens the young monkey's grasp and ability and will need to use all his life. Mother monkeys hug their babies close. Babies are born singly, and newborn monkeys are as helpless as humans. They must stay with their mothers for food and protection, but they na- wait, but they mature much faster than humans. After just a few weeks, they begin to eat like other monkeys, gathering leaves and fruits. By the time they are about a year old, they are worn and ready to go out on their own. Touching is a vital means of communication for monkeys. Family groups show their comfort with each other by playing, holding, and grooming one another. Monkeys form a friendship and affection just as humans do. They close contact keeps the groups together and feeling secure. Well, that's it for monkeys. That's it for stories.
King
Which
Justin.
guys like? What story did you like the most, Frankie?
I like the chipmunks.
The
story.
chipmunks? You like the
Yeah.
chipmunks one? I thought the
Yeah.
chipmunk one was gonna be longer than what it was. I would have picked another one, but I didn't know. I should have looked at them before I read them. Yeah, which one did you like, Ryan?
Monkey.
Huh?
Monkey.
You like the monkey one? Yeah, I learned a few things. I learned that monkeys howl. I know they make noise, but I don't know if they howl. Then again, I don't really pay attention to them. Did you like the anybody like the SpongeBob one?
Me too.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I know it kind of shocked you that the ending turned out differently, huh, you guys?
It shocked me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like SpongeBob one.
You like the SpongeBob one?
Is that your daughter in the back seat?
Yeah.
That's Kim. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What's
boy.
her
Look at
name?
you.
Huh?
What's her name?
Hi, Kim.
Aaron?
Aaron?
Can you
Yeah.
That's weird.
Back up here.
Aaron?
What you doing, Frankie? What you been doing today?
I got you.
Doing-
You all take care. See you tomorrow now.
What your name again?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Kim. Bye, Amanda, Josh, Adriana, Christine, Katie, Lisa, Josh, Andrew, Ryan, Justin, Valeria, everybody.
Bye.